Did this ever happen to you? That you're having a conversation with someone and you ask them a question and they respond to you with a question? They say, well, can I ask you this? And you're like, I just asked you a question. But it seems like common practice, at least in my community, perhaps by all Jews, that we answer questions with questions. Jewish people, it's no secret. We learn by the question. We educate with a question. It's all about the question. There's no greater time in a Beis Medrash than when the study hall is buzzing with a kasha, with a question from the great Rabbi Akiva Eger, and everyone clamoring to answer the Gilyon HaShas's question. Who can think of an answer? But it's all about the question. Why? What's so special about the question? Well, Parshas Behaaloscha tells us that questions, in fact, create mitzvos. Yes. There was a group of people, anoshim, individuals that were tamei, that were impure, and they missed out on the paschal lamb and the sacrifice because they were involved in something else. They were impure. They were doing good things, but they missed out. And now they stormed Moses' office and they said, Lama nigor elevilti hikriv korban Hashem b'mayado. Something like that. But they definitely said, Lama nigara. Why should we be left out? They voiced their questions, their opinions. They said, why is it fair? Doesn't make any sense. We were doing something good, and we lost out because of it. Pesach Sheni, a whole new holiday. What's more, questions acquire real estate. The Benos Tzlafchad. These daughters had no dad, so they said, excuse me, Moses, this doesn't really make much sense. Can we get a portion of the land? They got a kiyum, they got a portion, they got some real estate in the Eretz HaKodesh. Everything's about the question. And at a time that it may feel like there's some spiritual atrophy and the subtle art of question asking may be withering away, we should remember that everything lives in the question. Really, bechatzi ha-teretz. Half of the answer is already living inside of the question, the great ones tell us. We must ask and ask and ask. The Mishna Pirkei Avos tells us that ein habaishan loimed, that if you're embarrassed, that if you're soft, if you're afraid to speak up, then you cannot learn. It would be impossible to become a Talmid Chacham. When you don't understand something, you raise your hand, you say, Rabbi, I don't get it, explain to me, because kihem chayenu and lama nigara, I want to know, tell me the answer. Never stop question.